Hi there, beautiful people. It's Calvin again. So I want to talk about how you get started with an information marketing business. I just got an email from this guy who is a potential customer and who is already successful at teaching people, in this case, how to find jobs and land jobs, and is doing really well with it. But he wants to turn it into an online course, online business, and it's a side gig for him right now. He has a well-paid job and a house and a mortgage and all these things, and so he can't afford to just dedicate his entire life to it. So how do you get started? And it's something that I get asked a lot, and I have a good answer for it. The answer is that you need to identify what is the most valuable kind of type of product that you could possibly make for people. And usually it's some kind of premium product. So it would be, high priced. It would be have some productized components. It might have some personalized components as well. So you stick this together in a sort of information package. You could also go like no personal interaction, but like the most high priced package that you can do. Usually maybe like $2,000. Like for someone wanting to land a job, paying $2,000 for in commission, or like for learning what it takes to really land that job that's going to pay really well and feel really good, that's easily worth that money. If you really believe and know that this will do that for you, $2,000 is not a lot to ask. So it's definitely has that value. You could charge even more. You don't want to charge much less. You want to go for the high priced market, because if you can nail that, then you've got everything that you need. It'll bring in cash, which lets you, develop your business, take time off, maybe quit your job. It will deliver good like it will let you invest more into building an amazing product and service for people, so you can do better for them. Another thing about high prices, which that's awesome, is that it had people having invested more into purchasing the product actually gives them better results. There's a direct placebo effect of pricing that makes people, take it more seriously and get more benefits. There's a crazy study being done with energy drinks, and people who were told that the energy drinks were bought at full retail price got a higher effect out of them in a controlled study than did people who were doing the same task and took the exact same drink, but were told that they were purchased at a bulk discount rate. It's crazy, but this is true. So you're actually doing people a service by charging more. You're also attracting clients that are just going to be easier and better to work with. So there's a lot of good reasons to start in that end. The other piece is that it requires you to really get your marketing straight. Like a lot of us will do like use a low price as a crutch, so that we're like, oh, if I lower the price, then I won't have to be as compelling in my selling, for example, or like it'll be easier to sell that way, or I'll get more sales. And that's not necessarily true. It really isn't. It takes the same, like almost the same amount of work to get people to part with $2,000 as it might take to get them to part with $20. Like it's not exactly, of course, but it's almost the same amount of work. So you might as well go for the higher priced and get better margins and make more money, and make a better product and make your customers more successful with it. So identify what that product is that you can sell. You don't need to sell it to a whole lot of people then, right? If it's $2,000, you need to find 50 people who are willing to pay that for it and buy that from you, and you've got your first 100 grand. That's a pretty decent place to start, I would say. So and if you do it even more expensive, if it's $5,000 for this thing, which is not unreasonable, then you just need 20 people and you got your 100 grand. So that is my advice. Identify what that product is, and then go straight to marketing it. Write the sales page. Remember, people don't buy the product that you're selling because they haven't seen that yet when they buy it. So all you need in order to sell it is you need to know, obviously, that you can deliver and that you're not scamming people. And it's a good idea to offer a guarantee that says, well, if you don't feel like you get the value that you were buying, then I'm gonna refund you, or even more than refund you, or like give you extra help or whatever, or both of these things. You need to know that you can deliver, obviously. This is not about cheating people. But then when they're buying it, all they're really buying is a sales page. So that's where you need to invest all of your resources into crafting the best possible sales pitch for your product. And then you need to figure out how you're going to launch it. If you don't have a list, then only need like one good affiliate that has an email list of people who are in this market, and then you can offer them a 50% cut. And so obviously you make less, but then per person, but then you're going to be selling a whole lot more. So you only need one good affiliate who will mail for you and maybe do a joint webinar together and stuff. And then you put together a very simple, it doesn't have to be complicated, sales process. One of my best-selling early products was a mastermind group. I made $30,000 in a weekend. Saturday, I decided to do it. I started writing the sales page, and then spend the weekend writing the sales page, send one email Monday morning, and then kept working on the sales page through Monday, and then Tuesday morning, I sent out one email, the second email with a link to the sales page, and by the end of the night, I had sold $30,000 worth of mastermind group. So it doesn't take a lot of time, and that was, I did have a list, but I didn't have a huge list. I forget how much. It was like maybe 1,500 people, but it was more about the relationships that I had. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is, find one high-priced product, and then figure out, make sure that you nail the sales page, that you're really speaking to the true desires that people have for this. Like, not just you want to land a job, but what would it mean to you to land a job? How are you going to feel when you land a job? What is the fear that you have about not landing a job? Are you feeling like you're inadequate or an inferior human being because you're unemployed, or what is it? You need to speak to those unconscious desires and fears that people might not even be aware of that they have, and you need to really get that sales page right. And then you need to just send out a couple emails, and maybe like you need to generally touch people more than once. It's not just one email, but you can do that. And like, launches can get big and complicated, but again, don't complicate things. Just make it really simple, but make sure that you really have something that's valuable to people, that matters, and that you can deliver on. All right, you got that? And then one good affiliate partner if you don't have a list. If you do have a list, you can just start with your list, and that's a great place to start, and you can build from there. So go where the money is first, because that makes everything else work much more smoothly from there on out. All right, cool. That was my answer to your question that you did not expect to get and your video answer to, but now you did. So have a fantastic day, weekend, wherever the hell you are, and I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.